All right, take two. I had my footage cut out, my recording stopped, so that's always fun. But anyways, this is it. Lee Greer, Calvin Lee Greer, the no pickles predator, the double cheeseburgers predator, one of my favorites. Um, it might be a top fiver for me personally. I love Lee Greer. I haven't ranked my top predators in quite some time, but I'm sure if I did, Lee Greer would be towards the top of that list. Just love him, and I finally got the right footage here. I had some nice people help me find the right footage that I wanted to use for this. I mean, no offense to the ones that are up there on YouTube, but I like the complete raw footage better. It's hard to put that on YouTube these days with Chris Hansen. So I'm not gonna say where I got this footage, but if you really look hard enough, you can find it. But um, I don't want to give Chris Hansen, tell Chris Hansen and Stooges where this footage was found because I don't want this footage to go away. And I've got a lot of footage for the other Predators now, so I can do some of these with the Predators that I actually want. I just the reason I can't do some of the Predators I want is because I couldn't find the right footage, but now I've got the right footage, so now we can do it. But anyways, Lee Greer. So I skipped through some of this setup, about a minute of setup, because it's just basically talking. They don't know who Lee Greer is because he didn't show up in the right car. But now he's here, so we can find him.
This is him. It's Lee Greer. It's Lee Greer.
It's Lee.
So of course they're all excited because they finally know who Lee Greer. They finally realize that it's Lee Greer. Being Dell, gets all hot and well, not hot, but gets all excited. Like she solved the case, she cracked the case. And look at this nice shirt. I love that. Was a dinosaur on there. But anyways, are they really excited to see Lee Greer? I mean, I know that I would be excited to see Lee Greer. If I ever saw Lee Greer in public, I would just be so excited. I'd also have the same reaction. I'd be like, this is him. It's Lee Greer. It's Lee Greer. Like, hey, everybody, it's Lee Greer. Or maybe I'd be like, oh my God. Or, oh Lord, it's Lee Greer. That's definitely my reaction. And everyone would just be like confused. Like, who the hell is Lee Greer? But I'd be like, no, this guy is a fucking legend. I love this guy. Probably be at like a McDonald's parking lot. I don't know where Lee Greer goes in his spare time. He probably doesn't go to the gym. So I don't know. I don't know where he goes on his spare time. Probably to McDonald's. So if you just want to go to like all the Arkansas McDonald's, I'm sure you'll all run into him eventually. Let's continue.
Greer 74 are 1 o'clock, we believe. He's on the back door, his porch, opening the door.
Can you tell him he's supposed to be bringing lunch and booze?
He's supposed to be bringing lunch and booze.
Bringing lunch and booze, so Frag's all excited. He really wants some of that permanently seated Frag. I love Frag.
Come on in. Did you bring the food?
Yeah.
Okay, great. What did you bring?
The double cheeseburgers and no pickles.
Awesome.
So now, this is how insane I am. Whenever I see if someone says cheeseburger or pickles, I always think of Lee Greer, and I start laughing. It's insane. I know I'm insane. I know that, but every time I see a cheeseburger or hear the word or cheeseburgers and pickles, I think of Lee Greer. It's just it's not good. I mean, it's good because I always get a laugh out of it, but definitely it's not good for when you're in public.
I made chocolate chip cookies too, but I actually just got some on my shirt, so I'm just gonna change my shirt real quick.
Alright, I got some fries, but the fries might be cold. It took me a little while to find this place.
Lee Greer is such a romantic, man. He brings, on the first date, he brings McDonald's and a cold serving of fries. That's quite romantic, actually. It's better than Thomas Shin, who brought fucking koala bear and strawberries and Live Aid DVD. I would much rather have had McDonald's. Not gonna lie.
That's alright. Fries are always good.
And they didn't give me my sodas I ordered, so.
You can just take.
How did you not get this? Lee Greer is definitely not the type of person that lets people get away with not giving him his food. Okay, how would he not How would he forget to take the sodas? Like, I don't get it. You think that they just were like, oh, this guy's got enough food to send him on his merry way without his sodas. No, he probably just forgot about them. He's probably forgot to pick them up because he was so excited to come here. So they just didn't, he just completely forgot about them. And now he's like, oh no, they forgot to give me the sodas that I ordered. This guy probably wasted, I don't know how much sodas cost back in this time. Say they cost $1 each, I don't know. Say that they cost $1 each. Leaguer is just like, oh damn, I wasted my $2 because I didn't get the sodas that I ordered. Like, why would you not get the sodas that you ordered? Come on,
Take a
Lee.
seat. I'll be right there.
Okay.
Yeah, out goes
No
Chris.
cookies for you?
Oh, Lee Greer was not expecting that at all. Oh man, I just love it. No cookies for you.
What's going on?
Not much. Who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah, what the hell, Lee? Why the hell are you saying that how do you come to someone's house that you don't even know and say, who are you? That's rude. You're rude, Lee Greer. You should be polite. Polite like Juan Lee.
Lee.
Some of these guys want to know right away who I am.
I'm gonna skip
Reasonable.
through. We don't need to see
Respond.
Chris Hansen
Ned, I
yap.
thought.
What are you doing here?
Come to visit a friend off the net, I thought.
Visit a friend off the net, I thought.
A friend off the net.
Yes.
Yeah. And
I don't know who actually, I don't know if people actually said the net back in the day, back in like whatever year this was, like 05, I don't know. But, no one said it since. So I don't know if usually it's just not with the times or what, but the net.
who's that friend?
And he is so shocked right now.
Name is Sammy, I believe.
Sammy, I believe.
The name is what?
Sammy
Samantha.
Samantha.
Right. How old is Samantha?
I thought she was 18 or older.
18 or older.
Right.
And it's shocking to me that they always say that they're 18. Like, it's just so convenient that it's an 18-year-old, and it's like, oh yes, it's right over the minimum age that it can be. They never say, like, why wouldn't you say, see, Jerry Griffitt was kind of smart. He said 22. You know, you can believe it a little bit more. But when these guys always say 18, it's a bit odd because, you know, they're not always going to be 18. It's how many 18-year-olds do you think are in this one town? You know? Who knows? But say 19, say 20 or 22. Her name was 22.
What made you think that she was 18 or older?
Just by the way she talked and acted and...
A lot of these guys will do.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Sex.
And then tell me how. Truth is always the best, Jerry.
Well, you know, Chris, he doesn't know who Chris Hansen is at this point. He doesn't know that he probably thinks it's a police officer. So that's why Chris Hansen says, you know, honesty is always the best policy as he tries to get them to talk. That's why. But Chris never identifies himself as a police officer. You should better off just staying quiet.
So why don't you start over again and tell me how old did she say she was?
He is concerned. I mean, he is shook. He is not. He is very concerned right now. He is just like, you can see the light bulbs going off in his head. You know, you can see the hamster spinning on the wheel in his head. You know, as he's trying to put together what's going on here. Oh shit.
Was in the conversation.
13.
13. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
31.
And you thought
31. This is incredible. I don't know how many 31-year-olds look like this. I don't know. If I ever looked like this when I was 31, I mean, what? Just put a bullet in your head.
13. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
Oh, hang on. I'm freezing, I think. Shit. I'm freezing, I think.
31.
And you thought it was okay for a 31-year-old man to come to a home
No. What's going on?
where a
There we go.
13-year-old girl was alone because why exactly?
Hang on.
I didn't.
Okay, we're good.
Then why did you do it?
Stupidity.
Stupidity.
Honestly. I was...
Now he starts to cry. You know, he's fucked. He knows he's fucked. Yeah, I'm definitely having some issues with my recording. Hopefully it stays okay, but I'm definitely having an issue.
Pure stupidity.
I think that there's
Yeah,
a good
blah
chance
blah
probably
blah blah.
in time.
You sent her that picture,
Yes, that's
right?
yes.
What does that say about your intent?
You know, I'd love to see Lee Greer's dick because actually, I think I have seen it. I'm trying to think. I think I might have seen it already. I'm not sure, but I definitely I think I have. It's not pretty. If I recall correctly, it's not pretty. And you just see why he's got to go after 13-year-olds because 31-year-olds don't want it.
Stupidity. Honestly.
Stupidity.
Right. And I told her they were dirty pictures and she wanted to see them, so I showed them.
So, because
That's a great excuse. At some point, Leaguer, you gotta act like you're 31 and just say like, no, why are you calling the shots, you 13-year-old? You don't even know how to do algebra yet. Like, what the hell? You gotta be the adult and say, no, I'm not showing you these pictures, even though you want them. I can't show them to you. I gotta be the adult. You gotta be the adult. He's like, no, he's got no conscience. He's got no judgment whatsoever. That he's got to be like, oh, well, I told her they were dirty pictures. She wanted to see them. Like, no, it's not an excuse, Lee Greer.
the 13-year-old girl says it's okay for you to do it.
No, it's not, sir. No, sir.
Are you married?
Yes, sir.
Do you have children?
I can't believe he's married. He was married. I don't think he's married anymore. I can't believe that he's married. Just look at him. That's what, alcohol and drugs can do to a person. I don't want to judge on his wife. She could be a very lovely lady. But like, I don't know. Maybe she was under the influence or something. And that's just what happened.
No, sir.
How's this going to go over at home?
Not good.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on. This is a good line. Oh, shit. Like, and at least you can see Lee Greer's concerned look right here.
I had really, really, really like for it not to go home.
Oh, well, it's gonna go home, Lee Greer. It's gonna go home. You're never gonna go home. Like, that's the thing. This is gonna go home. She's gonna find out. Your whole family's gonna find out. But you're not gonna go home. You're gonna go to fucking prison.
Really, sir.
Did you bring condoms today?
There's some in the car.
Just happen to be some in the glove box.
No, I always have condoms anywhere I go because of diseases.
Oh.
I always have them in my car with me.
Is that your personal car?
They cut it out. I don't know. How is this cut out if this is supposed to be raw, doing it raw footage? It's supposed to be, I always have condoms anywhere I go. A guy would have to be an idiot not to because of diseases. But, like, at least Lee Greer is practicing safe sex. But, because of diseases, but... if you actually read his chat log, he actually mentions that he's clean, he practices safe sex, which is good. Not when it's a 13-year-old, but the way that he's like, oh, I always carry condoms with me. They're always in my car. Lee Greer, you're not, I don't think you're a constant slayer of the poon. So I don't know what you're thinking. But he's always got them. And he's always got them in his rental car. He's like, oh, I really don't want this to go home. Because, he's probably a frequent cheater on his wife. So, I don't know if he's more embarrassed about being caught about cheating on his wife. Or that it's because he came to meet a 13-year-old. But, he's like, I don't want this to go home. Because he doesn't want to get caught cheating. Look at that McDonald's bag.
No, I always have condoms anywhere I go because of diseases.
Look at Chris's face. Chris is just like, I'm not buying this. I am not buying this at all, sir.
I always have them in my car with me.
Is that your personal car or
No,
rental
sir,
car?
that's the rental car.
He was in sort of gave
Blah,
this.
blah,
Room
blah.
tonight.
You had planned on staying the night.
No, I was going to get a room tonight. That's what I told her on the net, that, I'd
On the
consider
net.
staying the night or whatever, but I wasn't.
But there's talk about spending the night here.
Yes, I know that.
Did you pack a bag?
No, sir. I got one little deal. It's got my underwear. It's got my a new shirt, and I always wear my shorts twice because they're not dirty.
Lee Greer, what a slob. What a slob. You wear your shorts twice because they're not dirty? Why would you do that? Doesn't make any sense. Lee Greer does not look like he's probably sweating. He probably sweats just from standing up. Like, he's gotta be. You can't, your shorts are always gonna be dirty. That's even more gross to me than coming to meet a 13-year-old girl. That you don't change your shorts. Yeah, like, change your shorts, man. Maybe put on pants. Because no one wants to see your fat ass legs. But not only is he a predator, but he's a slob. Like, come on, Lee.
And I got my PJs.
He's got his PJs. He's got his PJs. Oh man, that's glorious. What, like, PJs? What the fuck? Does anyone actually wear like actual PJs? Like, oh, I got them at the store. They're actually pajamas. No, most people just wear like a shirt and a pair of shorts or something. Maybe. Lee Greer is like, no, I got my PJs. Just say you got your sleepwear. What the fucking... I don't know if that's a southern thing. That might be a southern thing. I don't know, but it's pretty funny.
All set. Got food, got condoms, got sleepwear.
Sleepwear. See, Chris Hansen says sleepwear, not PJs, my pajamas.
Ready to spend the night?
I know what it sounds like.
Well, there's a few things that you need to know. One is that I'm Chris
And
Hansen
he's like, oh man, he is shocked right now.
with Dateline
He is so concerned. He needs to know what's going on, and he needs to know it now. Don't do it to him, Chris. Don't do it.
on NBC. We're doing the story on
Oh, let's watch that again.
Dateline NBC. We're doing the story on adults meeting teens.
You know, prior to Lord Armstrong, I think that might be the best reaction. Just his facial expression next to Lord Armstrong. I think Lee Greer might be Lord Armstrong light. You know, he's like the poor man's Lord Armstrong. He does a lot of the same. You know, he's got the same shock and expression. You even see Lee Greer might be the first Lordographer. But we'll see. Let's just watch that again. That's hilarious.
We're doing the story. One is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing the story on adults meeting teens on the internet.
Oh God! This might as well just have him say, "Oh God! Oh God!" Let's watch it again.
One is that
One more
I'm Chris
time.
Hansen with Dateline NBC. We're doing the story on adults.
Might as well just be saying, "Oh God." Might as well just be saying, "Oh God." Oh, I'm crying. That is great. I love it. Lee Greer.
Meeting teens on the internet.
Whew.
Everything that you've done since you pulled up here has been recorded on camera.
So, you know, Chris Hansen doesn't usually say that. Everything that... I can't recall another instance where he said that everything you've done since you've come in has been recorded. He usually doesn't tell them. I wonder why he told Lee Greer. Is it just because he wants to ruin Lee Greer's life? I hope that's the reason, because that's pretty funny. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, this might be the first reference to our Lord and Savior right there. Oh Lord.
If there's anything you'd like to
And he's having a bad day.
tell us further, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're
We still got more time on this, by the way. It gets better.
obviously free to walk out that door you came in.
He knew that he had gotten, nabbed. Dateline and
Nabbed. He got nabbed.
You can take your
the
This
exposure.
Hansen's so old.
Lee, you're free to go. You can take your
You know, he was going to... He thought, at least his life just got ruined. But he's like, at least I got this McDonald's, man. He definitely went back to his motel, Holiday Inn, and said, oh, at least I get to eat my double cheeseburgers and the cold fries. So he's like, damn, I wish I had a soda to go along with it.
Is my face gonna be shown on TV?
We haven't made any final decisions as to who's going to be in the story and who's not. And
I just
we
don't
just
want my wife to find out.
I understand, but I'm just being honest with you. We haven't decided who's in and who's not.
I thank y'all.
Oh, you're gonna be in it, Lee. You're gonna be one of the stars of this episode. This is actually one of the better episodes of TCAP. I think I haven't watched the full version in a while. I might need to do that soon. But yeah, this one's pretty good. But yeah, you're gonna be showing Lee Greer, and you know this footage cut out the other part where he's like, "Oh, what do you think?" When Chris says, "Oh, what do you think should happen to you?" He's like, "Well, honestly, I think I should just be able to go back to work. I don't know what to tell you." And it's missing in this footage. I don't know why, but that's pretty funny too. He just thought he could just go back to work, like nothing even happened. Oh shit.
And sorry again.
Time after time,
Yeah, shut up. And then here we go. One of the greatest takedowns in all of TCAPdom right here. I love this one.
we haven't decided exactly who's going to be in yet.
Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground! No, please, sir! Please, sir! Get on the ground! Let me see your hand. Oh, Lord.
I think these are
Oh man, that's the money shot right there. Yeah, this investigation, the Fort Myers one, had the best freedom, I think, with the way that the cameramen were during these busts. You really get to see them get up close. I don't know why they were able to get shots like this in this one, but not the other ones. But they got some great shots, and Lee Greer's. Oh man, I love it. We're gonna definitely watch it a couple of times. There's a few things to point out, but I love this.
Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
Get on the goddamn ground! And he gets him by the head. It's like he takes him down like a
who's
head
going
block.
to be in yet.
Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
You think Lee Greer is gonna make a run for it? He's never ran in his life. And I love this right here. You can hear the sound of his fat hitting the pavement. It's gonna be when this elbow right here, or when this shoulder hits the pavement, you get to hear like a nice splat. Like it sounds like a fucking like a soda bottle hitting the floor and exploding. That's what it sounds like when Lee Greer hits the ground right here. Watch closely. It's let me see if I can turn it up. It's pretty funny.
No, please, sir! Please, sir! Get on the ground!
Did you hear it? Splat.
Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground! No, please, sir! Please, sir! Get on the ground! Let me see your hand. Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord! And look at his gut sticking out. He's got quite the gut. You know, when you see Twig Toilet's confrontation, you get to see his gut stick out. But I don't know who had the worst gut. I think it might have been TT, but Lee Greer definitely has quite the gut on him. Let's watch it one more time.
No, please, sir! Please, sir! Get on the ground! Let me see your hand. Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord! You know, that's he's the first Lornographer. He was the first mention of our Lord and Savior. He's not saying "Oh Lord," he's saying "Oh Lord." And he gets, at least he doesn't have to get the handcuffs thrown out. He gets the zip ties.
I think
Oh,
these are
Lord.
among the most compelling spontaneous interviews I've ever
Oh,
because
I think that's
some of
basically
these
the end
guys
here. Is it just
have
more
been engaging
talking?
in this not in.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's it. That's Lee Greer. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of fun. Lee Greer, definitely one of my favorites. One of the best takedowns, one of the best confrontations, one of the best reactions to the cameras coming out. Lee Greer. Let's just try to get the money shot one more time. There it is. That's a man who's in some shit. That's a man who's in some trouble. Oh man. Oh, so great. All right. Until next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.